tough game. Obviously, they're a good team. They've shown that over the years, and even this year, knowing them from the playoffs as well. And it's always been tight games against them, and that's what I'm expecting today.
In 2 games in Florida, both of them well played, but obviously not the results you wanted. Does it feel like enough that you can build off of going into tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we'll take 3 out of 4 points on that trip, and trying to get back out of here, at home, and always good to come back home and play, and get to do so in front of our fans, and um, just keep on going what we did in Florida.
The confidence that Capo's been showing since he came up with you guys, I mean, he seems like he's been confident all year, just not maybe a little bit unlucky. When you just see him, does he seem like a different guy at times this year than he has maybe in the last couple of years?
Yeah, and I think you expect that from a young player coming in, and obviously the confidence is a big thing. It's not for just young guys; it's for myself as well, and for the older guys as well. So um, obviously, when things go for him, and he keeps doing the same thing, believing in himself, and he's working hard, and obviously when you get some type of reward from it, you get more confident, and you tell it's working. And um, for me and Kreitz playing with him, it's the chemistry. You keep on building on the chemistry, and you feel more comfortable with each other. So um, definitely taking huge steps, and it's fun to see.
His puck possession game below the hash marks is seemingly, that's the kind of player I think a lot of people thought he'd be when he first came out. When he's playing that way, can you? It's obviously a good adjustment, but is it easy to adjust to having him in there?
I mean, I think it's adjustment for obviously me and Kreitz, or whoever's playing with him, and himself as well. Knowing when you can hold on to it, when you what you're trying to achieve with holding onto the puck, and kind of being strong down low. And I mean, he showed that. Um, even last game, he makes that quick play, and try to take advantage of him being down there, being strong, being able to get around, and get away from his defenseman, and usually someone has to, someone's going to be open, if it's him or it's me or Kreitz or whoever. So again, I think that comes more and more that we play together, and we'll find ways to create offense.
Power play, you scored a couple of not your typical type power play goals. I don't even know if you can count the first one, but
does not matter. Does not matter.
But does it still something that kind of break the ice a little bit about feeling not stagnant, but just not as successful as you've been the previous few games?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's nice to get him. Especially, I think we've been creating a lot of chances. We've been knock on wood, we haven't had that big of a trouble to get into the zone, and set up and get to our chances. It's we hit a few posts, that might look for an extra pass, and whatnot. But I thought we've been creating some good chances, and obviously getting those 2 goals, even though they're not traditional power play goals. It's nice just to see that rather than 0 next to the power play.
And when you're getting those chances, and people are maybe from the outside, which are not internally saying like they need to change it up, like is it hard to resist the urge to change it up just because everything's working except the end result?
That's not the 5 of us on the ice, both units, for us to decide to change it up or not. And I mean, that's your job. That's your job to talk about it, and ask questions. And yeah, I think I said that before after last game too. We believe in ourselves. We believe in each other. So we've done it before. We've gone through rough patches before. So just gotta keep going, and hopefully the 2 in Florida can jumpstart something here.
Haven't played the Hurricanes since the playoffs last year. I know you mentioned the winning streak, the point streak. Just what makes them such like a difficult team to play against? Is there one thing in particular, or?
I mean, I feel like they're solid. They all have bought into the system that they want to play, and they play as a team, and they're hard to beat. I mean, they play solid. I feel every night, and obviously gotten some good goaltending as well. And so yeah, I mean it's a solid team, but by saying that, I think we showed that we can play with them as well. And the focus is not so much on them, more on us, and I think that's been the case all year. So nothing changes tonight just because we play them.
Mika, not getting to watch you every day, your dedication to your shooting craft this morning was cool. In Sweden, is that something that you worked on as a young kid? Were there any Swedish shooters or shooters in the NHL? You loved the way they shot the puck.
No, my shot was horrendous when I was a kid. To be
Really?
honest with you, yeah.
To what age?
I don't know, 17, 18 maybe.
Okay.
But then I worked on it more. Obviously, got an opportunity to play on the power play and to kind of get set up for those shots, and then just want to keep working. And obviously, growing up watching a guy like we played not too long ago, Ovi,
Yeah.
just stand there and shoot. And obviously, that's I think that's the biggest one, or the most clear one that I know that I've watched a lot. And maybe I mean you have a lot of good shooters in this league, obviously, but just trying to practice as much as I can, and when I get a chance to, just shoot.